T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone! I hope you like Decepticons, because I have a huge backlog of Decepticons. Anywho, this is Titans Returns, Gator Face, and Krok. Gator Face is the Titans master. I found this at Ollie's for the cheap. Kinda. Anyway, it would have been better if I found it at Five Below. But you gotta get deals where you can get them. Did you know that my review for Skull Smasher was like 2 years ago? So yeah, I done played the long game on this. In fact, I'm not even used to these cards having this stuff on the back right here. And to let you see if you didn't already know, the alligator head comes detached from the body. It was like no way to have it attached and fit inside of this package. This thing is beautiful. It's covered with paint. Like, all of that's paint. All of that's paint. I believe the hands in the robot mode are paint. This is paint. It's soft, transparent, yellow plastic right there. Like, that's like very pliable. This black, I believe, is paint. It's covered in paint. You see even more in the robot mode. But I don't normally start with the alternate mode, but this thing is simple. Not till I got to this mode did I realize what they were going for. He's almost like the Decepticons that fell off of the Nemesis that wound up becoming the Insecticons. Imagine if he fell into the same swamp, but he was so big he decided to be a giant gator instead of an insect. But he shares the same exact color scheme as them. And they even added like extra trim, stuff like that. But let me get into the articulation. Everything isn't rainbows and butterflies though. Like before the articulation, one thing, this is supposed to store right here. And I used to love that with Skull Smasher. But it doesn't stay in there. So I don't know what I need to do. I would kind of say floor polish, but then it fits into his robot hands tight already. So if I put floor polish on there, yeah, so I'll just have to store it up here, I guess. Or maybe it fits under this, under the head. And by the way, all of this is paint. All of that purple is paint. But anywho, this can move back and forth. It's not really attached. He's sort of a parts former because that becomes his weapon. This whole hip is on a ball joint. This is what I didn't like about Skull Smasher, the fact that it has no real leg articulation besides the hips. It goes out a little bit and it rotates all the way around. It still has access to the waist, and you can bend here to give him some extra gator articulation. The neck is on a huge ball joint that can do all of this, so it can swivel. It has a lot of range, and the mouth, it's a little bit difficult, especially when I first opened it, to open, but there you are. The tongue is this transparent neon yellow, which is cool. It's almost also no. I was thinking he was like a G2 type color, but like I said, it's like G1 Insecticons. You could detach this and get some extra articulation right there if you want. But keep that attached, and we have the swivel here, the elbow bends right there, and you have rotation here, and the toes on the dino claws go up. But this comes off very easily, so they didn't fix that. Of course, he has this cockpit, like I said, is very pliable. Depending on how far you put it down there. Maybe that's why they made it pliable. Because if it goes down too far, it's going to be too hard to grab unless it's pliable. But you take him out, it's hard. It's going to be hard to see inside of here. But he has like a little cockpit in there. But it's all black. I'm not going to kill myself with that. Here is Gator Face. I have a problem with Gator Face too. The legs aren't really attached well. It's like the hips are warped. It stays on there, but they're still warped. They didn't paint his face, which is always boring. The back of his head that becomes Krok's face. You could kind of see his face a little bit. That's painted like crazy. But we'll get there in robot mode, which we're about to do right now. Like I said, the transformation is so simple. If you can't figure this out, something's wrong with you. Take the tail off. Make sure that this door is shut just enough. Go ahead and rotate these legs down. Snap. You could leave it loose like that, but snap that into place. I guess for poses you can make it loose so he'll have double jointed knees. But now bring the foot down, and these robot toes are painted as well. They have no real grippy point like you just saw me fooling around with. Up here, there are two pegs right there that goes into these holes right here. It looks like it would go into the bigger holes, but no, it's these smaller holes. So have the shoulders in this orientation right there. Bring the shoulders down. Bring the head all the way back like that. Bring these claws like this. And go ahead and rotate these arms out. And now I know you've seen Titan Masters a billion times if you're a Transformer fan. Take this head with his individual Titan Master face facing backwards and push it in there. And now he is a robot. His hips aren't loose. Oh yeah, one more final step. These legs are supposed to come down and fit into that groove right there, so they can act like hill spur, because as you can see, that's not very good support as is. But here you are. In this mode, he has more color variation. He has silver and red on top of the pink right there. So that's crazy. That's a lot of colors. It's the purple, black, neon yellow, red, silver, pink, plus the Decepticon purple. And then he has the transparent yellow parts that you only see in Gator mode. He has a stand port right there if you want to use that. And here are his weapons. You could turn this upside down and hold it like this. They fit into the hands tight. And you could put this gun here. It won't fall out in this orientation, and make him have like a gun. Or you can give him a gun in one hand and a gun in another hand. Or if that doesn't look gunnish enough to you, you can put this in his hand like that and make it like a shield or some type of blunt force weapon. I used to like to, and I guess I still can do this with Skull Smasher. I used to like to put it in his hand upside down and put the gun right here, so you'll have like a big gun. But what you can also do with this is take a Titan Master or Prime Master. In this case, this is the special edition Megatronus. You take the gun out, plug the Titan Master or Prime Master there, put the gun back here, so now he sort of has like a Target Master. Articulation. The head is on a ball joint. The ball joint is kind of limited. It kind of like fights back to the original orientation like it's on a spring. It can't really look up, can look down a little bit, and of course rotate. The shoulders can lift up like this. They can rotate. It's on a ball joint, so you have a little bit of in and out. Swivel there. Bends 90 degrees. He has rotation in the forearm, and this is when you're gonna have trouble with these feet. When you're grabbing it, you have to try not to grab the Gator feet, because you'll pull that off. You swivel here. Legs go almost all the way out. Kick all the way back, all the way forward, swivel. Knee bends right there. Like I said, if you break it, it's double jointed. And the toe can move up due to transformation, but that doesn't really help you. It would have been very nice if he had ankle pivot, but he doesn't. But he stands decently. Anyhow, here he is next to some SH Figure Arts. He's basic deluxe class height. I'm not killing myself for these next few reviews because these figures have been out for a while. So you should know what to expect. And if you're a Transformers collector, you should know the heights of these daggone deluxe class sizes. They're all basically the same size. But anyway, I'm going to link Skull Smasher's review on the end. You can see what I did in there and what I talked about there and compare. But anywho, I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should.